Hi, I'm Susan Hanna, LuLaRoe Susan Hanna, and I wanted to talk to you for just a second about my first, how long has it been? 7 months with LuLaRoe. So I sent in my paperwork last March, the beginning of March, and so I was what we call in the queue. So I was waiting to onboard, which means to place my initial order and pay. I was in the queue for 3 months. And so at that time, of course, I was so impatient. I just couldn't wait. I had to get my hands on all of this beautiful clothes and I wanted to sell it. But I learned so much. I met so many women. I was in like a ton of Facebook groups. I had to teach myself how to use social media. Um, I did have a Facebook account and I had a Twitter account, which I never used. I sometimes used Pinterest, never heard of Periscope. Instagram was for the kids. And I taught myself how to use all of that and to market on Facebook during that time. And I'm still learning. It's not a static process. It's dynamic. It's always changing and evolving. So I got my inventory at March, April, May. I believe the end of May, maybe the 1st of June. Oh, I got all this inventory. Now what do? I'd had all this time to prepare, and then it was like, here it is. So everyone starts different. Everybody advances and moves at a different pace. For me, so I'm over 50. And it was crazy teaching myself. I'm a nurse by trade, and my husband and I own businesses, but this was crazy. I was teaching myself how to do all these things, and my why. Why did I want to do this? And in the beginning, it was I loved the clothes, wanted to share the clothes, and I needed to earn an income to help my family. And I had, we all have struggles and all kinds of things going on. So, just fill in the blank. And so that's my why. That was my why. And so as I started going and learning, and I went to convention, and I attended all of these trainings and got all of this information, my why, which was I wanted to make money and, share, became centered from me into you, everybody else. And it's funny, I hear people all the time talk about their why and how it changes. And for me, it did. I was no longer so much focused on myself, but I was focused on others. Um, there's a saying, you can't give it away if you don't have it. Well, this worked on me, on the inside. And it changed me. And it changed me in so many different ways. And it's still changing. So my why today is giving confidence to other women. Seeing a smile when they put on something and it's like their eyes light up and their face lights up. And for some of us, it's been a long time since we put something up and put something on and it made us feel good. And it made me feel good, and I want that to go to others. I want others to feel good about themselves because we are all different. Every single one of us. Our bodies are different, our thoughts are different, everything's different. And this is one area where we can come together, we can understand each other, we can learn to trust each other, and we can start feeling good about ourselves. Because how can we pass that on? How can I pass that on to the younger generation? My children, my grandchildren, if I don't have it. So that's my why. And it feels really good. And in the process, I'm learning to connect with other women. I'm learning to trust other women. I'm learning to trust myself. I'm learning to step out of that square, that comfort zone. What is it they say? Change happens outside of your comfort zone, like right now. So that's what I'm learning. And I really encourage any of you, if you have any misgivings, not misgivings, maybe that's not the right word, any thoughts of joining LuLaRoe, any excuses, um, fill in the blank why I can't do it, and I can give you a reason why you can. Because if I can do it, you can do it. And roadblocks are put there to keep people out of something that they don't really want. And there is always a way. What is it, a will or a way or something like that? But there's always a way. You just have to figure out how you can do it. And so I encourage you, if you want to change your life and change others and change your family's life, LuLaRoe is the way. This is the way to go. It has been for me. And I love all of my customers. I've met so many people. And I continue to meet people and continue to stretch myself and grow. And I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I encourage you to step outside of your comfort zone as well. Thanks for listening to me. Bye, you guys.